This is the Dragon Drop Podcast.
And we're live.
Hello.
Go ahead, Dan.
Practice with no cuts forever. Then we'll never cut. Raw. Keeping it raw.
What about Cuts Man? You guys familiar with
We're
Cuts
back.
Man? The song by Horse the Band?
I thought you were talking about Sonic.
No, it's about the Mega Man villain, Cuts Man. He's got scissors on his head. No?
Yeah,
Those games were hard, dude. The old Sonics were tough.
I'm talking about Mega Man.
I almost beat the original Sonic.
Yeah, it's a blue character.
But I never beat it. Original Sonic.
Yeah, Mega Man though, that OG stuff's hard.
Cut Man. Yeah,
because like the enemies come into frame as soon as they you like reach that point in the level. So if you like go back and forth, you're just gonna continually see them in that one spot.
Oh yeah,
so
it's
just
they
like
just
a reaction
respawn.
game.
Yeah.
Were you guys GameCube guys? Did you guys have GameCube?
No, I didn't.
No GameCube either.
Didn't have an N64
GameCube was
either.
sus, man. I had a 64.
GameCube is kind of sus.
All right, let's quick name all of our consoles that we had in order. I went from Sega Genesis, PS1, PS2, Xbox. Didn't get a 360 or a PS3. Bought a PS4 for Final Fantasy VII Remake, and now I currently have a PS5.
I was original Nintendo, a Sega Genesis, probably Nintendo 64. Actually, the neighbor had a Nintendo 64, but we played it all the time, so it's basically mine.
GoldenEye.
A PS2, Xbox 360, Xbox One. I also had a PS3, but I didn't play it very much. I played a decent amount of the PS2, and I have an Xbox One as my streaming, essentially, platform on the TV. Yeah.
Started Atari, and then N64.
You had a fucking Atari?
Oh yeah, that was it, dude.
The 2600?
I'd have to look at them, but yeah, that was my first gaming system. Did the handhelds count? Because I had like Game Boys and shit.
Did you have the Game Gear?
I don't know what that is.
Sega Game Gear? It took like 8 AA's.
Sega? No.
You could play the actual Sega games on it.
I never got any handhelds. Actually, I did have a Nintendo Advance. I might have got it at like a garage sale or something. It was something weird because I know my parents didn't buy it for me. You know, I didn't get like cool
permission
stuff like that. You know.
Yeah.
But Luke Kula stole it. Luke Kula stole my fucking Game Boy Advance. Is what I remember. Maybe my memory's bad, but
I had the original Game Boy Color. Then I had the one of those see-through purple Game Boy Advances, the wide one. Never had an SP though.
SP was high tech, dude. You didn't have to buy the extra light. It came
with
the backlight.
I do have a Switch as well.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm not even done. Switch too.
I had
Dan just started.
Xbox 360, PS4, PS5, Switch. And then handhelds, I had like the Advance. I had a DS. 3DS.
Bill, you're saying you use your Xbox as your streaming device? Why?
My Xbox One. What would I do? What's better?
I use Chromecast.
Chromecast is like nasty, man. It takes too long. It's like
it's
for me.
The 4K Chromecast is pretty good.
I had like the first one.
So. Well, that's probably why. Do you have the one that doesn't even have a remote, Dan?
I don't even know what Chromecast is.
Okay. It's like a Fire Stick or a Roku.
Yeah.
Roku
Does it give you a remote? And then
yes.
I like to. I hate going beep 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 to do shit.
Listen, dude, it's got like 6 buttons. It's got a YouTube and a Netflix, a back, a home, and a directional pad. That's it.
What about Hulu?
Hulu, well, you can get to Hulu on the
I'm logging into your Hulu.
No, listen, it's
your HBO Max.
You guys are you the one watching? Somebody's watching James Bond on my girlfriend's account.
Not me.
Like old
Not
James
me.
Bond movies. Dude, I don't know who's doing it. All right. You're goose. Are you a goose shooter or is that
One time I started watching a bunch of children's shows on my friend's account, and then I got kicked off because all they recommended were a bunch of children's shows. So I tried sabotaging.
Yeah, at least make your own
account.
It worked. Speaking of children's
shows,
I
wanted to ruin their account. So success.
All right, Bill, set us up for our first clip here.
This was kind of a shock. I found it today. I used to watch the Fairly Odd Parents, on Nickelodeon. I'm a millennial, is what they tell me. So I grew up watching Nickelodeon.
Me too, dude.
And
We're the same
Fairly Odd
person.
Parents was pretty good. I had younger siblings too, so they're kind of like super into it still, and I'm kind of like pretty into it, but I'm getting a little bit older. But yeah, I saw this today. It's a little clip from the Fairly Odd Parents. Quite shocking, if you ask me.
All right, so this guy's name is the Crimson Chin. I remember that. Right,
Yeah, he's the hero.
It's the evil one.
Here we go.
He's the hero.
Oh, don't worry. You'll all get your chance.
The Crimson Chin!
Wrong!
The Nega Chin! The Crimson Chin's arch enemy!
How'd you know that?
I confiscated a lot of comic books in my time.
Yes!
What?
Interesting.
What was that? What was that?
That was the bad guy.
It was close.
I know why you picked that.
I can't
but
even say it.
I'm not even going to mention that.
That was close.
I can't even say it.
It's like
So it was-
you guys never watched Sailor Moon. There's a whole Negaverse. It's like the,
Never watched
the
Sailor
negative.
Moon.
My aunt was really. It was on right before Dragon Ball Z. Like Sailor Moon was on at like 4:30.
Dude, I bet you could take
AM.
over Subway.
Yeah.
You call it Nega Witch, right? Instead of a sandwich, Nega Witch.
What?
And everyone's coming in and ordering them.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I went to Subway the other day and I just was waiting in line for like 5 minutes. So he's like, "What can I get you?" And I told him my sandwich, and then just sitting there listening to him like clank all their shit working. And I'm like, did they forget me? And I'm just sitting there for 5 minutes straight. She's like, finally, like, "Did you want anything else?" And I was like, "Oh shit."
Dude, I worked at
Subway was
Subway
alright.
for 4 months at the end of college, man, and it's
What's your Subway order
Yeah,
today?
I was gonna say that's sad.
my Subway order today.
Yeah.
Is a foot long Italian earth and cheese, toasted turkey ham, provolone, lettuce, tomatoes, onions, pickles, cucumbers, and Chipotle Southwest.
Ooh.
Gotta do the Chipotle, man. I
You
like
did-
I like doing like a chicken sandwich with all the veggies, and then
Ooh.
Even those,
I do
even
that.
those
it
yellow,
pisses them off so much.
those
Dude.
yellow
They fucking
peppers.
hate me.
Dude, the chicken
Yeah, banana peppers
patties
are good.
are super weird looking at Subway. You see them in there and they're like the molds, and you're like, something's
They're,
going on.
they're
here.
actually pretty
good.
decent though. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've never
they're-
had
they're
like
soft.
chunks in there or like the tendons and shit.
Yeah. I
But
remember
until
when
I
I was
did-
a kid, I had a Burger King nugget with a tendon in it, and it grossed me out so bad I could not eat Burger King nuggets when I was a kid. That was back when they were the old style. They changed them eventually, I think. And they tried to go fries and rings, and I mean, who even knows what Burger King's doing these
Burger
days?
King nuggets nowadays are like straight up soy nuggets.
Ooh.
For a while, they
Burger
were doing
King's
10
so
for a dollar.
good.
Remember when they were doing 10 for $1.50? Man,
Yeah, COVID.
Yeah,
that's gone, man.
that's
Holding us
crazy.
strong.
You get 40 nugs for $6, but now it's
and regrets.
yes, and they're not
Many
good.
Regrets.
Like a Burger King nugget is not a chicken McNugget for McDonald's in any way.
I think the chicken McNuggets are gross too, dude.
Oh,
I don't know how
dude.
people ate them.
Are you a Wendy's guy then?
I don't like Wendy's nuggets.
You don't
either.
like any nuggets.
I think that shit's gross. I'd rather just get like a grilled chicken. Something.
A lot of people like Chick-fil-A, man, but the only time I
I
ever
think
want to go to
Chick-fil-A is
Chick-fil-A,
overrated.
oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A is overrated. Definitely overrated.
My problem is I only ever want to go on Sundays.
Yeah, that's kind of a really stupid thing that definitely brings them down at least a point. And that's an honest statement, and that's the truth. Maybe some people are super religious. They're like, I love God, and I totally respect that decision because that's like maybe some shit that people think.
Yeah, it brings them
But
up
people
with
want to eat Chick-fil-A on Sundays. So give the people the Chick-fil-A and donate all the money, all the revenue from Sundays. Donate it.
There's a Chick-fil-A.
Why are we not operating on Sundays?
Dude, there's a
It's a day of
Chick-fil-A
rest.
at Cedar Point that you can't go to on Sundays.
There's people that are not religious that don't care about Sundays being a day where I have to not work. People want to work on Sundays. Make them work and, donate the money.
Dude,
That'd
in
be
order
way
to get
better.
hired, you have to recite the Hail Mary. So
That's
You
so much
gotta
more
be-
productive and would be an amazing a move that would actually boost them up 2 notches. I think.
Two
I think it
nuggets.
boosts their
if they
sales,
opened
dude.
on Sunday, and then they would boost their sales for sure.
no, being closed on Sunday, it's like
Boost
it
their
makes people
sales?
want it more. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
I
like,
agree, I
Could be.
agree with Dan. Like,
and I got to
it
go
makes-
tomorrow on Monday.
It makes them want
Scarcity.
to go more because
Yeah.
they know that
Whoa.
it's a Christian business that closes on Sunday. Like Hobby Lobby.
That's why all the like the grocery stores they're not open 24 hours anymore. They
Dude.
realize since COVID, people will go in, buy more shit more likely than going in whenever they actually need something.
Look up if there's Chick-fil-A in Israel. Is there a Chick-fil-A in Israel?
It says Chick-fil-A does support Israel, right?
That's not what I care about. I want to know, can I get Chick-fil-A while I'm in Israel? What's the city in Israel?
Tel Aviv or Jerusalem?
Jerusalem. I want to go to the Jerusalem Chick-fil-A.
There is
Google Maps, dude.
Point out Israel on the map.
I don't think this is a thing.
I'm just checking. All right, Chick-fil-A.
Search this area.
I hope there's a Chick-fil-A somewhere in the area that people can go to.
There's a Popeyes.
There's a random Popeyes.
That's close.
Dude,
There's a Popeyes.
dude, Street View that. Street View that Popeyes. That's awesome, honestly. There's a Popeyes. Whoa, that's like building up.
This is from 2017. Yeah, they haven't built it yet at this point.
I didn't realize they had
It's building
construction
up.
going
It's
on like
just
that.
trash.
Oh, yeah, it's just a lot. Looks like the
Dang.
desert.
Man, look at that caught off. Yeah, whoa.
I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know the geography.
All right, I gotta talk about it. All right, so last week, Bellig, pull up our channel. We hit 73 views on our our goal was 73. We hit 78 views in the week. That means we went semi-viral. That's 5 extra views for the week. I don't know who these 5 people are, but all I can do is say subscribe to the podcast, comment down below, hit the like button, go to our Gmail. We had a submitter this week. It's somebody we know near and dear. He's a fan, apparently. He's in the chat. He's in the comment. You could be too. Ian, I think it's his name, right? Ian?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Ian had sent in multiple ideas, and I mean, hopefully we can get to them all, but, what was the first one that he sent in?
Oh, I don't remember. The Pokemon Machoke. What do you guys think about Machoke?
I think he's sweet. Isn't he a big rock dude?
No,
with muscles?
Machoke is like a blue muscular dude.
Looks like
Machoke
he's got gills on his biceps.
Machoke is
Machamp?
Machamp is the 3rd version. Machoke's the level 2. But Machoke is used as like slave labor in Pokemon. He's the one like lifting boxes at the Amazon warehouse in Pokemon.
Yeah, this guy's sweet.
You can only get a Machamp if you trade your Machoke.
I like him.
I'm like a little afraid to scroll down.
Ooh, that's
Okay, no,
See that blurred out
it's set
picture?
to, my safe search is set to blur at least. So we're good.
that's kind of a weird thing.
Yeah, dude. No,
We'll
dude.
check that out later, Mount.
You ever been to the site DeviantArt? You know, like I had a DeviantArt account in college. You scroll down like 15 seconds and you get every single furry post.
Ooh,
Rule 34.
nice. That's where the furries are hanging out.
Oh, they're everywhere, man.
Oh man,
Yeah,
I think we could be furries. That's the thing.
Tumblr.
Why don't we be furries too?
The
honestly kinda would like
upfront
to have-
investment. I heard that the fursuits are cheaper than the dragon suits, and they call the
Pull up a
dragons.
fursuit.
They
Do
call
custom
the
furry suit tiger. No, not fursuit tiger. Do custom furry suit tiger. And then I don't want images. I want the store. I want to see how much it.
can buy them
What's
off
for sale
Amazon.
here?
Prime it.
I'm just like,
Etsy is.
I'm a little
fine.
afraid of this. It's 850, 700.
What's there to be scared of?
This one looks kind of like what's his name? Tony the Tiger.
Tony.
That's
Tony the
cool.
Tiger was the shaman of my fives team.
I think Dan could be a Tony the Tiger.
I don't like this. I gotta stop.
Look at that fat
I got-
cougar right there. Look at that fat cougar. The
This,
second one in that. Yeah. No, the second one. That one. That's like a
That's
fat
custom,
cougar.
baby.
that one's only 450.
Dude. The fat cougar. That's sick.
This one right here, dude, is used. It's only 250.
Yeah, that
They're all
one looks a
used.
bit feminine.
All right. That's enough talking about furries. All right.
Nah, dude, furries are sick.
All right. So let's set up this guy.
Oh, we got to set a view goal for this week. Okay, so we had 78 views. I don't know what to go here. I mean, are we going
85, baby.
5 views? 85 views?
80, I think 85's ease.
Open for
At
80.
this rate,
Couple more every week, and at this
85.
rate, we'll get 1,000 views in a couple decades.
Share the pod. Share the pod right now. Send it to
By
your grandma.
By share, he means post it in your Discord, post it on your Facebook, spam people on X.
You're spamming
people you
our
don't
pod.
like, give them a link.
What I used to do to like
For the
spam
pod.
my WoW channel, like my PvP crap back in the day, I would spam trade chat and WoW, and I can't do that anymore.
Dang.
Yeah, trade chat, general chat, looking for group. Yeah.
Oh, we actually had another submitter.
What was
I
it?
almost forgot. It was your sister who wanted to talk about how we know each other.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'm like out of the loop, kinda, because I'm not a Portland guy, but
We
I was
probably-
Lidge's fan
We all,
originally.
we all have different perspectives on this, right?
we can all give
what?
our perspective. Yeah,
like-
we got time.
I mean, me, Bill, and I, we went to the same high school in Portland, Michigan, which is between Lansing and Grand Rapids. It's a little tiny town. We were actually in different grades.
City of Two Rivers.
Yes, I knew Bill more outside of school, to be honest, right? Like,
After high school.
yeah.
We weren't really friends because I didn't play video games. I didn't have a computer.
You got
in
really
high
into
school.
StarCraft though, like right after high school.
Right after high school, I got a laptop. I gamed on a really shitty. It was like a Core 2 Duo Dell laptop.
all you
That's
need.
where I
That's
learned
all you need.
StarCraft on. That's my first computer game, really. I mean, I played like maybe little baby ones, like in the 90s. Like you get for free, and like literally in a cereal box, you get for free, like the Snowball
CDs?
Man and shit. What?
Like CD-ROMs
CDs? Yeah, CD-ROMs.
for like
You ever play Putt-Putt's Adventure?
Sure.
Putt-Putt goes to the zoo?
Ooh, with your furry suit.
What are you talking about? Putt goes.
You
to
never
the
saw that
zoo.
game.
Honestly, it's
It's a
crazy.
point-and-click adventure game
What the hell
So-
is this?
for the kids.
So me and
Okay.
You gotta give that one
Alright,
a play.
so
That's big.
yeah, me and Bellig went to the same high school. That's how we know each other, and we play video games. That's probably by proxy. People that Bellig kind of knew that played games, like Chris and Zach, I became friends with.
We never really
you
played
know,
together at
kinda-
all, though, to be honest, other than League.
I don't think I've ever played games with you, basically ever.
Yeah.
But we've been in group texts for like years at this point for some reason,
Yeah.
and here we are. We have a
It's
podcast.
been like 10 years.
Yeah, but Dan, met Dan in Detroit at CCS, going
The
down.
art school.
CCS
Yeah,
is the
the
art
art
school.
school.
I feel like we know Dan through Brock, right?
Yeah,
By
that's the
proxy, yep.
tie.
That
Yeah.
is the tie. Yeah, Brock.
Yep. Brock,
But what's crazy about Dan is that even though we met through somebody that I went to high school with, and Bellig, but
Dan
he-
already knew me.
he already knew Bellig.
You're that
from-
famous, but you deny it.
I mean,
Yeah, I watched all of his WoW vids, so
it's pretty niche.
I was getting into WoW, and I saw his vids, and then somehow eventually just like through Brock and hanging out with Bill Man, met Lidge, and yeah, that was love at first sight, fanboy ever since.
It's destiny.
Yeah, it's
Destiny.
destiny for real. Yeah,
Okay.
meet your hero. That
Not your
completed my
hero.
life.
Completed your life. Okay.
Yeah, I can rest easy now.
All right.
That was
I mean,
check off the list,
Probably out of any of us, that's probably one of the coolest things any of us have ever done.
What?
You know, like Bellig having the sweet ass YouTube channel and was the best gamer in the world.
It's all
I just
it's
couldn't
all
believe
I
it.
could
You know
do,
what I mean?
man.
It's like I didn't even know you were in Michigan. Just watching the vids. So that was
Right.
just like
That's
super
so crazy.
surreal. Yeah,
What era? Like, were you watching like Wrath?
yeah. It was like Wrath. Yeah,
Oh, that's when you would have seen it, right? That's
Yeah.
Oh,
because
all
you
right.
were you're the high rate.
Well, what the hell were you doing watching a healer?
I was trying to heal. I was playing. I was trying to get into arenas, but
Okay.
wasn't very good. Didn't have good internet connection. A
Oh.
good laptop wasn't there, so it was rough.
People don't talk about how like most of being good at games is just having a good computer.
Yeah,
That's true.
You're competing against someone who's getting
Latency.
17 FPS and you're getting like 120. Like, of course you're going to be better than them.
The Core 2 Duo, I was in bronze.
I was using the
Not only
Core 2
because I was
Duo
using it,
PC when I was living with Zero in Trent, Gary. And,
Was it going good?
I mean,
I was on I'm on a Core 2 Duo Dell laptop in LCC's cafe on the Wi-Fi.
with the Magic
like-
Kids.
Like, go back there, and I would play with them. Yeah,
Some people they bring their desktop
Oh,
towers
yeah.
into the back of the cafeteria and game / play
It's like-
Magic the Gathering.
they're super nerdy, but it's like, oh shit, I'm also a nerd. So you just
Okay,
kind of
man.
like join the little
I
the
mean,
cast.
and it never felt like weird playing WoW. Like in high school, everyone knew that me and Chris played, at least. You know, and we were never like treated like nerds at all.
Yeah,
Do people even hate on gamers nowadays? I feel like it's
it's way too common.
is that-
Everyone
this was-
plays
still a
games.
thing?
This was
Everyone plays
2007,
games.
so but I feel like that's when it changed. You know,
yeah, definitely. When Call of Duty got big, I think
That was
that and
07.
Halo changed like the gaming perception.
I think Modern Warfare came out in 2007.
No scopes ever since. Dude,
360.
montages.
60 no scopes, man.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I was thinking about something this week. So, all right, I hate to go back to this again, but Bellig, you said you're 52% white and 48%.
Other way around, man. It's like
Okay, so that's the thing.
53% Chinese or Asian, but not Chinese.
Yeah, he's a majority.
So you're pretty white though, and I would never. I would like. You're
I'm white
not
passing, yes.
You're not white passing.
Oh, maybe not to you though, but to a lot
Yeah,
of people,
you-
I
you-
am.
Really?
You're like overtly Asian to me, but it's like a fixture in my mind that I glorify you being Asian
Glorify.
because it's like, you know, I don't have any Asian friends, so it's like I need him to be as Asian as possible.
You
So
were
it's like I'm legit friends with like the
Dude,
deepest.
It's the only
in,
reason I'm friends with you because
in-
you're Asian, dude.
in the town we went to high school in, like the Asian kids consisted of my siblings, so that's 4 half Asians. Then there were the Briners, which are 3 more half Asians, and the
Yeah,
rest of
I
them were
was friends with one of them.
adopted Koreans.
Two actually.
Right.
Adopted Koreans. Dang.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't want to say their
Yeah,
names. You know,
You guys, you brought the diversity to the high school because it's like white.
It's not
You got one black guy, 2 black guys. There's not very many black people. Hardly any Hispanics. No like others. Like, you know how you can kind of put people like foreign exchange student and other, or you know, lots of whites.
Okay, let's see here. What is all this? Population diversity.
I mean, when you think about it, you're like 75%.
Here we go.
Because if
Here.
you're white, you're Caucasian. So the Caucasian,
Ooh,
majority.
Oh, these are the numbers for Portland here. 89.
it's like they put cock on top of Asian to say Caucasian.
I think that's a derogatory reference.
Caucasian
like,
is.
No, there's
yeah, the
there's,
Caucasus Mountains and that. Like that was not it's not in our favor, I don't think. but-
Ooh.
there's Caucasoid, Mongoloid, and Negroid. Those are the 3.
Ooh, I don't know. You just threw out some slurs. I feel like.
Mongoloid is not a
I'm
slur.
offended.
Okay, it's not. It kind of is, but it's not like supposed to be.
Oh,
I
it's
mean-
subhuman.
Saying retard or retarded, is that a slur? Maybe you okay. That's like a simple
No.
diagnosis. It's not a diagnosis. I don't think you say, "Oh, he's retarded." There's other things
I think
that you can say to describe somebody's disability that retarded you would never be. I don't. I feel like
It's a term like gay, where it's like you could be happy or you could be homosexual. Where retarded is like you could be slow or you could be fucking retarded.
my
And
mom
then
just
some-
called
that's
people
like a
slow.
hateful way to say it. But it's like disabled, mentally disabled.
I was thinking this week, and I don't want this to be a controversial thought,
Okay.
but I feel like disabled people make really good content.
Yeah, I mean that's why they put Love on the Spectrum
I
up there.
I immediately thought airsoft fatty when you said that.
Whoa.
I would consider Airsoft Fatty disabled.
I watched a documentary on him in the last week because like somebody, I think Dan was saying that iDubbbz ruined his career or something, but it was actually some other guy that helped him out. It was like Sam Hyde, which
Yeah,
Never-
I thought I said something like that.
That's
never
cool.
been a fan of Sam Hyde.
MDE guy.
But
'Cause
Sam,
he's a neo-Nazi.
a little bit of that, but I was always a big fan of Tim Heidecker. You know,
You never watched World Peace though? That
Eh,
show's pretty sweet.
Meta World Peace. Wait, no, that's a basketball player. The show MDE, right? Most something
Yeah.
extreme. No, I didn't even hear about it until Tim Heidecker.
Dude,
got
watch
it
World
canceled.
Peace. That's some good shit.
It's just I don't know, man. I don't like his style of his like genre of humor, where it's like he's not really joking. You know,
Yeah,
he's just being.
it's not for
offensive,
everyone. Yeah,
You know, prefer. I used to really like that. The guy that voices the older son in Bob's Burgers, Eugene Merman. He did like absurdist humor. Like that's funny. Bob's Burgers. Anybody?
I never
No.
watched it. That show was weird, dude.
What?
That show was weird, man.
I think it's
I've
weird
watched
how
maybe
it's still
an
going.
episode.
It's crazy that it's still going.
Got a cult following.
I think Bellig, you consume a lot more TV, like shows and stuff than probably me or Dan do. Like I've
Yeah,
seen.
I've
some
been
shows
getting
over
into
the
it the
years,
last 2
but-
months. I watched more movies in the last 2 months than the last like 5,
Dang.
10 years.
I've been
Just
watching,
random.
dude. I've been watching Shogun, and it's good. It's like Game of Thrones, but Japan.
I finished Shogun.
Dude, you were trying to downplay it, I feel like, but now
Well,
that
I mean,
you're
I
in-
waited till it was done. I didn't care right away.
Oh yeah, that was a season finale, damn.
Oh, so you watched
I think it
too?
might be. It's over.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
they-
it's getting renewed. But like
Did you watch
what,
the whole thing?
what I realized, it's like
I watched all of it.
it's a book I think I remember my dad
it
reading
was
when I
a
was a
book.
kid. Like my dad would read those like 1970s war like military books.
I don't know that I'd read it, but
You mean-
maybe one day.
It feels better than The Last Samurai. Yeah. What,
Yeah, I like
what-
the pacing on it. It's got a nice pace to it.
Dude, the best thing,
Enough
the
stuff going
funniest
on.
thing about the show to me is like they're supposed to be speaking Portuguese, right? They always say, "Oh, you speak
Yeah.
Portuguese," but they're all speaking English. When they say, "You
Yeah,
speak
that was
Portuguese,"
a trip up like the
it's-
first episode, yeah.
Yeah.
They maybe that can't tell the difference when they
It's
hear
like how
English.
in Avatar they're just speaking, but you hear them in English, but they're speaking their own language.
Like for a lot of people, if you said it's okay, they're gonna speak Chinese. If you told them they're gonna speak English,
Chinese is not a
They
language.
Mandarin, you know.
Well, I mean,
But
Jackie Chan speaks
This is why we need you,
Cantonese.
Lidge. We
Jack-
need you to
Cantonese.
clarify these things, please.
right, you're bringing the culture.
Well, there's
The
there's
informant.
two main languages of China.
Mandarin and Cantonese.
Yep, it's like mainland versus Hong Kong.
I'll tell you a language from India that I bet you guys don't know. Telugu.
I think. No, I don't know. I've heard
Look up how
there-
many speakers of Telugu there are in the world.
Maybe think of Tagalong, which is like Filipino.
Because I think
Oh.
Hindi's the main Indian language, but Telugu comes from a certain region.
It says
75 million people.
that's a lot.
That's a lot of people.
There's languages in the U.S. that have like 30 speakers left.
Yeah, I know. There's actually so many languages in the world. I think it's like thousands.
Hawaiian Sign Language, I think, has like 15 people left.
Hawaiian Sign Language.
Yeah, because
How do they track that?
there's like literally one group of people that still do it.
It's like such an intense census that it's like we know what language you're
They
speaking.
made
They're
made
looking
Hawaiians.
at us through their phones, so they can tell. Yeah.
Dude, somebody's just like in their office and they make it up like 15 freaking Hawaiian sign language people left.
It's sadder
know.
than that, dude. They forced all the Hawaiians to learn American Sign Language, and the only way they kept Hawaiian Sign Language was by doing it like under the table in class.
Weird.
Naughty, naughty.
Just like in Canada, the Catholics and the whatever like wiped out all the the First Nations peoples.
They take them all to jail if they catch them doing Hawaiian sign language. We'll take you right to jail.
I wonder how different it is. You guys ever see
I don't
that
know.
that episode of Hawaii 5-0 where the guy has the Subway subs?
No.
Lidge, you gotta not ask these questions.
Yeah,
about
you
you.
have such niche TV.
Yeah, just show it. Just like
you've
show
seen
us the
all the
vid.
shows.
Then we'll have the understanding. But
How's it, crime fighters?
Oh, I thought it was gonna be Huel from Breaking Bad. Didn't it look like Huel from behind a little bit?
Trying to be smarter.
He's
brother.
literally doing an ad in the show.
Not the way I make 'em.
Is that Huel?
But this
No.
Subway sandwich,
Who is that fat guy?
I never watched the show.
To lose weight. Is that right?
it worked for Jared, and that boy was live.
This is before Jared was outed as a pedophile.
But the best thing about it, they make it any
Dang,
way
deep
you want.
cuts.
Check this one. It's sweet
Dude,
onion
$5
chicken
foot long is a
teriyaki
thing in the
with
past.
jalapeno
he has like
banana
3 or
peppers.
4.
Now you put that with this.
This is such a long ad.
Bam! There's some
I got
serious
something to say about Little
culinary
Caesars.
seasoning.
So how many of these did you order?
I almost got it today.
Yes,
Did you?
5
Almost.
foot longs.
Went
I
to
feel
a
like when
Coney
Little
instead.
Caesars raised their pizza price above $5, I don't think they really got any backlash and people didn't get mad.
They're still the cheapest.
What's it at?
It's
Like
It
7?
might be $5.80 or something for like a
yeah.
basic Little Caesars.
I mean, the cost on a pizza is like probably like less than $3.
What's a hot and ready?
I mean, just a one topping is probably less than $2. You know, with ingredients.
All right, got it
but-
pulled up. They're different. I know Lansing's cheaper, but let's see. A regular. Where's the hot
Old
and ready?
World Peps.
It'd
Where's-
be just a pepperoni normal pizza.
But doesn't it? There's one that says
Create
hot
your
and
own. The top right. Do hot and ready.
There's too
Right
many
here.
options.
This is it. This is it right here. Classic
Yeah.
pepperoni.
$6.79.
Yeah, that's not even bad, right? Like a Subway
Right.
sub is $10 now, so you get a whole
Right.
pizza.
Pizza's like $11 for triple the size.
But nobody got mad when they raised the price because they were already such a good value. Like they got no backlash from what I remember.
Yeah, but Subway, there was backlash for that shit.
Yeah, they got owned because they were serving subs under 12 inches and calling it a
Dude,
foot long, and they got sued.
I worked there for that. Remember, I said I worked there for like 4 months. That was when I worked there, and we were not allowed to talk about it. Yeah, I had to say, I just refer them to my manager.
Wow.
Talk to the hand, dude. I feel like that job's hard because you're working behind the glass, and then you like can't hear what people
Dude.
are ordering.
There was one
It's
like
gotta
horrible day, man, where like I accidentally dropped the cutting board, the giant cutting board that's like behind the food,
Yeah,
on
it
my
is the
hand.
counter.
I dropped it on my hand, and my hand's just bleeding, right? And so like I wrap my finger up, put like 3 gloves on it, and I'm forced to still make subs while my fucking clear glove hand is filling with blood. Okay,
Ooh.
because there was only 2 of us. It was like a lunch rush. Horrible
Remember,
If the
experience.
manager saw it, they should have said, "You cannot work with a bleeding." You know,
When I worked at
they probably should have stopped you, but
McDonald's, I got burnt on my arm with a fryer, like a basket that you bring up out of the fryer.
Oh, shit.
I got burnt with, and then there was one day some guy. He was a little bit older than me, but he was like mad. He was pissed about at me and J Law, and he pushed J Law, like physically pushed him. And then I'm over by the fries, and he comes over and pushes me, and I'm like, dude, I could have landed in the fryer. He's out here pushing people. He got sent home. He didn't get fired though, but he was
your
aggressive and
coworker was
angry at
pushing
us.
people.
A guy we worked with,
Oh shit!
and
Yeah,
like
but-
we weren't even doing shit to him.
Yeah, it's like greasy ass floors too. That's danger.
Right? Could have got owned there.
Yeah, one of my coworkers at Olga's, he
Oh, you
put
put
his hands
Olga's?
in the fryer.
Dude, Olga's kitchen.
Oh
is
yeah,
that
I was
still
back
around?
of the house trainer, man. Yeah,
Man,
one I used to work at.
Peasant
Worked at a
soup?
lot of different ones because I would drive around and train everyone. But
I miss
yeah,
that.
the soup was
These-
pretty sweet.
Is there?
Snackers, baby.
Yes, dude. Which are essentially thick Doritos, dipping in soup.
They're the secret to Snackers is that they're just the regular Olga sandwich bread kept out for over 24 hours.
Just old bread.
We cut them up and then we refry it.
No.
Like, it was never really like fried before, but it was like put on a grill with oil. So yeah.
Haven't been there in forever, man.
But then we deep fry them. That's how Snackers were born. Yeah, I don't know
Hey,
that I'd
the-
ever go back, man. But
The
it
Morels
was
are
good.
coming up. Going to be coming up soon. We're going to get actually rain the next few days, and it's going to be hot. The Morels are going to
Poppin'.
be popping. Yeah, for sure. So
Gotta get out, look for them tips.
Oh, this weekend
actu-
it's gonna be 80, huh?
yeah, it's going to be perfect for growing.
Grown. What? Oh yeah, you're.
Morels.
I forgot you're a Morel guy, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that-
My
that means-
tree was actually kind of crazy this year. I don't know what it means. Like I feel like it symbolizes something big in my life, and I don't quite know what it means. My tree where I found over 100 morels under 1 year. I check it. You know, I've been checking it for years, and this year there was a tree behind it that was really big. So it's a dead elm tree that I go to, and a bigger tree behind it fell and smashed my tree. So my morel tree, that's like one of my best moments of finding that load of 100 morels. Like there's something special about that tree for me, and to see that another tree just smashed it was unsettling
act
to
of
some
God.
degree. Yes. Why my tree? You know, what does this mean?
Did you see it this year?
Yeah, this year, my first time going out,
Oh.
because I went I think last weekend, just to kind of see. It's a little early, but my tree, yeah, I went out there and it was
Do you just
smashed.
eat them yourself, or do you like?
Yeah, dude.
But you
I
can't like
made-
sell them, right? Like what?
No, I wouldn't. I would just eat them. I made that year, I had like pounds of morels. I made cream of morel soup, and I had like a big freaking pot of cream of morel soup. It was like the best like shit I've ever had, dude.
Have you watched this movie?
No, I've heard about it.
Have I
though.
watched this movie?
All right.
Pull
Well,
up some random
listen.
movie.
No, it's not random at all. Nicolas Cage has a movie where he has got a pig that finds morel mushrooms so he can sell them to like
that's
restaurants
cool.
in like Portland or Seattle or some shit.
Is that the whole point of the movie?
No, someone steals his pig. Is the movie? He's got to get his pig back.
Oh, nice. That sounds like a good movie.
Yeah, I think I like
Prize
it.
dog.
It's about the pig, man. It's just called Pig.
He kills people for the pig.
Absolutely.
Dang.
It's a mushroom hunting pig, man. It's valuable.
Are we recording?
Yeah, no, I forgot. Shit.
Oh, fire up the pod.
All right. We're 3, 2. Okay.
And we're back.
Yeah, we're back. Okay. Fun viral singer's vocal warm-up exercise with vocal coach. What's this about?
I like this lady. And it's really like it's fun to see her like coach the kids singing because the kids are really good and she has really kind of just fun energy. And this is a really funny video because he's dressed like a matador, little boy, and he's like me mo 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 me mo mo. It's just funny. All right.
I love it. I love it.
All right.
Do you think they have like the music in the background in the car? Or is he just riffing from memory? Like
I think they have music
no,
playing.
yeah. Just I like to imagine no music, him just me move on.
I just thought that was kind of a fun video.
This is this
That sounds
song.
pretty sweet.
Do you know this song?
Chug Jug with You. I think I've heard it. It'll probably get.
Oh, yeah.
Number one victory royale.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's a hit though. It's a hit.
That is a good song.
Showed that one to my nephew.
He probably loved it.
Oh, he did. Yeah.
Probably danced to it. Hit all the D's.
What would you say is a normal like meal that your nephew would like to eat?
He like chicken tenders. Like what?
Chicken tenders. He
He's
wants
10.
chicken tenders.
He's 10.
He's 10. Does he got Nikes? What are the kids
for
like?
sure, dude. He's got the Nikes. He plays all the sports.
So Nikes is cool. I'm not out of touch.
No, you know what's crazy? Champion.
What's
is
good with the kids?
Champion's
Champion, yeah.
like a nice brand now, which
I've
doesn't
noticed
make
that. That used to be
Is
a
it?
cheap brand.
Yeah.
It felt like
it was
people
bad.
didn't want to wear it.
Champion was poor.
Dude, I have old pieces of Champion clothes that are still rocking and they're still fine. So I thought the old shit was pretty decent. I gotta try the new shit.
Dang.
Costs a lot more now, man.
It's like hipster.
Designer.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
hipster. Just like Carhartt kind of also had a similar, even though Carhartt I don't think got owned, they just opened another market with like the hipsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They crossed the aisle, if you will.
Those people in Colorado wearing
The people wearing Carhartts don't work at factories anymore. They don't even go outside.
The Carhartt jacket, it's an ugly brown jacket. That is the Carhartt jacket. So everyone else is wearing all this fashion stuff. You got some guy dirty, out there working in this coat. It's an ugly coat. You don't buy it for fashion.
Oh, it's fashion. You wear this coat, you look like McConaughey from Interstellar.
I mean, it's a look.
It's fresh, dude. Fresh.
I like how everything is a movie reference somehow for Lidge. It's amazing.
I've seen a lot of. I have a fucking film degree.
Oh,
That is crazy.
See the shot right here? He's wearing the
Nice.
Carhartt, man.
That's honestly pretty sick.
I almost watched that movie.
This is this guy right. That's little Timothy Chalamet right there.
Little Tim.
Little
I
T.
almost watched that movie. No,
Dude,
I
it's
I
great.
did watch it. It was a good movie.
It's
It
10,
was really
10
good.
years
All right.
old. This
I'll check
year,
it out
this
tomorrow.
year
That
is
one's
the,
worth watching. I would
the-
watch it again.
I watched it
Damn.
like 5 times. It's probably
Well,
my
damn.
favorite. I might
It's
even
like
put it above
Inception
the.
Junior, kind of.
It's way better than Inception.
That's like 2014 or some shit.
It might be better than
I thought
Inception.
it was like more recent than that, but
Inception was 2010. This is 2014.
When this came out, there was another space movie that came out where it's like a guy and a girl, and it was supposed
Gravity.
to be really. What was it?
It was Gravity in 2013.
I
Starring,
didn't watch that one.
Sandra Bullock and George Clooney. It was very.
I
stupid.
did watch the Matt Damon one. The Matt Damon one.
Matt
Mars,
Damon.
was it?
That was actually a year later. That was The Martian. That was 2015.
I watched that one too.
Martian.
That
And I
was
know
good.
that because that was
pretty
like
good.
one of the last physical books I read.
I think he made like pea cabbage, like he'd piss for like juice to grow the cabbage.
He grew potatoes
made,
on
like-
Mars.
Yeah, with like poop and pea.
Spoilers.
What else does he have, man? Manure. But this
so
year's
that's
also
cool.
the 25-year anniversary of the original Matrix movie in November. So I bet they're going to re-release it in theaters because they just re-released.
Yeah, they love doing that now.
They just re-released Spider-Man, the original. That's the Sam Raimi Spider-Man, and it was like
We're
this.
so stuck in culture, dude. Shit.
Dude, movies are like I think it just says it like that. Movies are worse now.
I remember the last
Oh,
time I
yeah.
watched a superhero movie. It was like the Avengers or something. Like this is years ago in theater, and I'm pretty sure I was just about falling asleep during the mega action scenes. It was like too much actions where I'm like overload falling asleep, and I have not watched another action like Marvel or DC any of that shit since then. Like
It's like the
OG
5-year
Avengers.
anniversary now of Endgame or something.
Some are good. It's like I don't know. I really like the new the 2022 Batman movie, the Robert Pattinson one.
I watched the
Yeah, I
original
saw
Iron
that
Man
one.
The original Iron Man is the best Iron Man.
and Dark Knight.
The original Iron Man is probably top 5 of all of the Marvel movies.
Hmm.
Really?
Iron Man.
I think Dark Knight was pretty well done for a Batman movie.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude.
Yeah, they shot part of the scene in Detroit. at one
No,
of the
that was
casinos.
Batman v Superman.
What?
Ooh.
I was lied to.
It's a different
I
movie.
think I remember that.
I was
Dan.
lied to.
I remember that.
Dark
Yeah,
Knight.
it's like
Dark
the
Knight
Spiral.
was 2008, and
That was Dark Knight, huh?
Batman
True.
vs Superman was what, like 2014, 2013 or 14. But that one was to Detroit because I had a lot of coworkers that worked on it.
Oh wow.
'Cause it was one of the last movies to get the Michigan film credit. We're one of the only states that
We
doesn't have a
lost.
film credit anymore.
Yeah, we lost it.
The last show to get the film credit was Tim Robinson's show called Detroiters.
Yeah, Detroit.
Michigan would be a really good state to fund movies. I feel like because there's a lot of really interesting landscape, and like the lakes could provide a really good backdrop scenery.
And we have snow. But we're
We have
losing
snow.
to like Georgia, because Georgia doesn't look that
Georgia.
different. It's just I don't know.
Yeah, all they're doing is
More
making redneck
populated.
movies.
A better flyover, like a better airport. No, but they have
Atlanta.
that's where they shoot all the they either shoot the Marvel movies in Atlanta or they shoot them in the UK now.
Oh,
They're not even LA movies at all anymore.
damn. I didn't realize that. They got big studios.
Yep. One of the biggest studios in Atlanta is run by Tyler Perry. I'm proud to say to this
I
day
can see
I've
that.
never seen a Medea movie.
Me neither.
I have seen.
Why are you proud of that?
Nutty Professor.
Yeah, I have seen Nutty Professor and Martin Lawrence's Big Mama's House, but not.
I think I saw that one too.
Not
Yeah.
Medea.
You probably got to dip into that ledge for your film degree's sake, and see what's so good or bad about it.
Dude,
No.
Martin Lawrence, honestly, I used to really like Martin Lawrence when, he was doing stuff.
They're bringing back
Where'd he
Bad Boys,
go?
man.
I never watched Bad Boys. And I'm honestly, I am not a Will Smith fan anymore. I'm serious.
After the slap,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that honestly did it for me.
Same, dude. Like, wow.
Yeah, like I won't be.
It's worse that like when she said like a year later she didn't even consider him her husband at that point. Like, so what's going on? Like,
Yeah,
it was like
that's-
weird because they were like going to counseling, and she like made him like take a video of him while they're in counseling or something.
she like made him apologize like for her cheating on him with her
Yeah,
son's friend. Like,
So
Well-
yeah, we hate Will Smith. That's
I-
easy hate.
I don't hate Will Smith. I hate Jada Pinkett Smith, man. Will Smith might recover eventually.
Will Smith's honestly one of the sweetest dudes.
It was,
but that move, like, I can't roll with you, dog. at least for a
That
while.
Robot was tight.
Dude, that scene from Fresh Prince when he's like, "Why do he want me, man? Why do he want me?" Oh, you know what I'm
Is
talking
that
about?
what he
Oh
did?
God, that'll make me cry, dude. It's the scene where like his dad comes back to town, but his dad just like flakes on him. So he's like saying it to his uncle, like, "Why doesn't he want me?" It's
Oh, dang.
it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Shows aren't like that anymore, where they have like good moral, like they're funny, but they get really serious. Like
Right.
that '70s show was good at that.
Oh, okay.
Being jokey but also sincere. Then like
Malcolm
literally,
in the Middle.
yes,
Dude,
Malcolm,
Malcolm in the
was a
Middle's
good one
on
too.
Hulu. I've been watching Malcolm in the Middle because that was
Catching
like a family show when I was a kid because it would come out on Thursdays and we would watch it as a family. And I really liked the intro. We're not the boss of me now.
Yep.
And we all I was super stoked on it when we watch it. And it's like, so it brings back good memories, I feel like. And it's just like a pretty fun show. And that's also got Bryan Cranston in it. And he's like constantly in his whitey tighties in the show.
That's and that's Bryan Cranston pre Breaking Bad. It's right after he was part of the Power Rangers. The original Blue Ranger, Billy Cranston, is named after Bryan Cranston.
What?
Yeah.
Was he one of the Power Rangers? Bryan Cranston?
No.
What are you talking about then?
He's Zordon.
He's named after.
He's the original. Wait, he was Zordon in the new movie, right?
Oh, nice.
This is him. This is
That's
Zordon
so
right here,
sweet.
man.
Dude, Avatar is cool as hell.
It's Zordon.
That's so much prosthetic.
Zordon was an actual being. I thought it was just like a computer software.
Well, before he
That
was
would be way
computer
easier,
software.
I feel like.
Oh, so it was like the guide that died and then was uploaded to the net.
Let
Okay.
me see. Mighty Morphin. What did he do on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? He was part of it. I'm telling you. Okay. Both Bryan Cranston and Billy Cranston side by side. What the hell is this? Anyways, there is a connection between Bryan Cranston and Power Rangers.
His brother.
So, when I was 25, I went to Amsterdam. That was the first time going overseas. Just me and my lady. And when you're in Amsterdam, you got to try the local, puff, right? You walk down the street and it just smells like weed everywhere. It's got a really interesting smell. Like it was like I landed in the city and I was like, I've never smelled this smell before. And that was kind of an interesting sensory moment. But yeah, you go to the smoke shop and there's this girl behind the counter that looks like she's got to have AIDS, right?
What does that mean?
Like, just like sickly, right? She's like
Super pale, sunken eyes,
sunken eyes,
lesions on her body. Like, what do you mean?
She had dreads and is just like, probably maybe it's heroin or something. But what freaked me out was she rolled me a joint. They roll you a joint there, and she licked it, and that's what bothered me. I was like, oh shit, like
She's licking everybody's joints.
right? She's gonna give me AIDS or whatever she's got. I feel like, and then so I smoked the joint, like half of it, and I go. And we were gonna go and ride bikes because that's what you do in Amsterdam. And I go out and my bike's locked up, and I spent 5 to 10 minutes trying to figure out the bike lock, just high as shit. Like, and there's so much chaos around me, and I think I eventually got it unlocked, and then I got to bike around just like on the J, which was cool.
That's a lot of bikes.
You're smoking sativa.
Probably, and I think almost. Yeah,
That's the head one.
Right. So I forgot how to use my bike lock, which, because we rented bikes. But that was.
That's so weird now, because like you smell that same weed everywhere here now. Right? Like,
Yeah,
Well,
I smell it
they-
in the bathroom.
you said
when
we were
go to
25, but for
restaurants.
context, that was like what, 2016? How 2017?
7 years ago.
Yep. 8.
Now it's
Oh, they
legal.
smoke spliffs though.
That's
Over
when
there,
you
they
have
don't-
tobacco and weed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they cut it.
they
yeah.
don't like people don't smoke just joints. America, everyone just smokes bud.
Yeah, big blunts, baby.
There
There you go.
but they'll
guys.
put like a little bit of weed in their cigarette kind of thing, and it's like, ugh.
It's like a double buzz because
It's like a one-hitter.
up and down at the same time.
Not for me.
Oh, dude, I know. I can't smoke, man. Can't do it.
That's why
I
he's
told you
taking
guys
the
recently.
Zins in.
I smoked some like Jarins, and it was just like, wow.
I thought you said you liked it and you were gonna.
No,
get
it was
on
great,
the
dude.
train.
That's why I can't.
Oh shit!
Can't do it, man.
You gotta smoke Cheyennes.
I get addicted, just like Simple Plan, to the cigarettes.
Virginia
Work
Slims.
sucks.
That is, dude. Blink-182 is touring again this summer, and I don't even care to go. I don't even.
It'd be too expensive.
It's like
I did see them
$160
once.
a ticket.
Yeah,
I
ticket
saw them
price
once, and
not
that's
worth
enough.
traveling there. That's a lot too.
I saw them at BlizzCon 2013 when they got back together and did the 10-year anniversary of the Untitled album, and that's as good as it ever possibly could have been. And I didn't appreciate it at the time, but like, wow, looking back on it, that was right before he left the band again. All that.
Actually, I'm gonna go see Death Cab. It's Death Cab Postal Service. They're gonna play "Give Up."
Oh
and
my
Transatlanticism.
god, dude! That's,
Yeah, I had to go.
Yeah.
Like that's like so my
That's Glove
moment
Compartment, right?
when I was like 15, 16, 17. Like
Is that
it
the album
speaks to me
with the
on that
Glove
level.
Compartment?
So yeah,
Nice.
they only really had one album. I think they had some songs like here and there, but that was their album. And I've seen Death Cab before, but this is like the perfect. I love Transatlanticism. It's like these albums, Transatlanticism and Give Up, are definitely top. I feel like they're top 5.
Are you able
it's
to listen
that crazy.
to
Right.
Postal Service without thinking of Grey's Anatomy?
Yes, it was. It
I'm
was
not-
actually through my
I'm not.
sister.
I'm not, man.
Well,
that Such Great Heights. That to me is a Grey's Anatomy song.
Oh,
But my favorite song is District Sleeps Alone Tonight.
I remember because my sister was she liked bands and stuff, and what she would do is she would send a letter to like the label because it was like little like indie
Oh,
labels
yeah.
doing like Silverstein and freaking
Silverstein.
Chiodos, and it's like
Chiodos.
all those bands.
The Chiodos
Take
guy
Back
hosts
Sunday,
Emo Night.
brand new, and you send the label like, I really like the band. You guys got any promo material? And they would send shit, and you could get stickers and like, or they would not respond, and like they'd send you shit.
This is
and I
like
feel
2004 ish.
you get like demos, probably 4 or 5, yeah.
Yeah, dude,
You
Chiodos,
get like
dude,
demo CDs.
that Chiodos guy, he still hosts Emo Night, so you can see him. If you want to go to Emo Night, if you want to be around those people.
You dare.
Dude,
Yeah.
Word's
Chiodos
best
was
friend
sweet.
become redefined is one of the best. Or Baby You Wouldn't Last a Minute on the Creek, or what's it called? Something like that.
Is that an idiom?
No, it's the name of a Chiodos song.
Oh,
The
I thought you were just saying some idiom.
Just riffing.
No, the Chiodos is great, man. I generally don't like bands where the guy only sings in falsetto. You know what I
Oh.
mean? But like,
Yeah.
I do like Chiodos.
Gotta have
I
that
think-
range.
Coheed has such an
Yeah, see,
interesting pocket that you can't like.
Can't.
I think Coheed's got some pretty good stuff.
Yeah, Favorite House Atlantic for sure. And there's like what something
Prize
summer.
Fighter Inferno.
There's like Ruby Red Summer. What's it called?
I don't know. I don't like all their stuff, but I can really appreciate his voice and storytelling,
Yes.
and just the way he looks. He's such an interesting guy. What's his name? Sanchez, right?
Claudio.
Claudio, yeah.
Damn. It's Redford's brother.
Good job.
I can't. But yeah, I like them, like the idea of the band, because I know that he wrote a bunch of comic books and based all of his songs off the comic book storyline, so that's cool. I've never really given them that much of a chance because his voice is just too high. Yeah.
He'll come around.
Okay. All right.
In
Let's
your
look.
older age, you'll come around.
We got an Asmongold video here about what is this?
All right, this one, like, I like to. This is like, I'm genuine here. I thought this was pretty sweet. It's showing some like mod on Cyberpunk, but it's like photorealistic, and this actually
Cyberpunk
was,
2077?
I thought, really good.
What does Cyberpunk run on now?
This is some mod that somebody put on. But look, can you full screen this?
It's a vertical video, man.
Okay, so this isn't video. This is the game.
Yeah.
It looks like video.
Yeah, but the camera movement feels
Yeah,
really
it's like
fake.
Shake, yeah.
And it does not look very good. It didn't look very good. Maybe it was still loading right there.
It looks a little weirder.
It's like
Not
blurred.
being right up on the screen, but
It's like
Yeah, without the camera moving in that way, and if it was like stagnant. Like,
Did you
Like that
more
right there.
noticeable, but yeah, that's pretty sweet.
this it's reminding me of another video. I'm gonna pull up real quick. Unreal Engine 5 Orgrimmar. Did you guys see this shit?
Did not.
Okay.
What kind of a game is it?
Oh, it's damn it, Bill. It's World of
Is it
Warcraft.
a game? Oh, okay.
It's WoW.
It's a WoW expansion that nobody's gonna play.
No, it's a guy took it upon himself to recreate World of Warcraft. It's like a orc starting zone in Unreal Engine 5.
Is this Blizzard?
No, it's literally just a guy.
Ooh, cool.
But like, it looks better than anything Blizzard could ever do, which doesn't mean a lot anymore. But
It reminds me of Minecraft.
this
I
looks
think
like
it's interesting
Minecraft
that
to you.
Blizzard movies are like really high graphic, but then their game and content is just so low. That just always is like weird to me.
I mean,
Like they could do better, but they just are like, you know what? We've just held it this way for so long. We're staying with it.
they got like a specific, like mildly cartoony art style, which they took
Yeah.
away for Warcraft 3 Reforged, and that's why it's not good.
I really need a VR headset, and I want to fly.
I
And I'm
mean,
gonna put on
Yeah.
headphones, and I'll listen to wind, or I'll listen to like Enya, and I'll just lay on my bed and fly. And then like if I can control it, and it's like, almost like Google Earth, and I'm like flying through Gaza.
I think the new flight sims are probably close to that, dude. So yeah, if you had a
Yeah.
VR set, that'd be sweet.
the
Oh my
MetaQuest 3,
gosh.
man, costs like 10% as much as the Apple headset, and it's probably just
Amen.
as good.
Amen.
Like when I was in middle school, I had flight sim class, and that was like the best
Class?
class ever. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, no, it was like something else, but
Have
It
you
was
been
flight
to
sim
the
class,
the
you know.
Kazoo Air Zoo?
no.
No.
I've driven past it.
I
You
mean,
know,
I haven't
recently,
either, but you live by it, right? So,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're really into
I went to the
airplanes,
Gilmore Car Museum instead.
Planes freak me out. I honestly, it sucks. I will get.
I hate
panic attacks on
flying. I
planes.
don't even see the point. Like I think it's probably due to my height, but I can't sit comfortably in a plane.
how tall are you?
That doesn't
That
help.
shit sucks. 6'3" or something.
Good God, man.
You're a beanpole.
Good for
Gonna
you,
shrink
dude.
with
Good for
time.
you, though. You
Yeah,
know?
good for you. You. That was some good genetics, man.
That's why
dude, I'm 5'11", and that's enough.
I hate to say it, but Dan, I think you're probably more handsome the way you are than if you were shorter.
Yeah, I think my dad was like 6'7".
What?
That's
But my mom was like shorter, so
I'm like an inch taller than my dad. My mom's like 4'11", so it doesn't really make any sense.
You're a tall Asian. That is something white about you.
Thanks, Bill.
that's the Caucasian coming out.
Oh man.
It's like the barbarians came in and preyed on the Asian people. Like you got these big barbarians, you know, and they're just lawless. And then if you watch Shogun, all the ladies are like they barely move. They're like beep 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 beep, beep with their tiny little feet because they're bound up, like so proper. All their sands like raked. And then you got these drunk barbarians coming in and stealing some.
Okay, no spoilers. I noticed that the ladies like they use their little dresses as like gloves to pick stuff up.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, they'll
What
let-
episode are
they'll-
you on?
I'm on like the 4th or 5th episode.
Oh, okay.
It's really cool because it's live action anime. I don't watch anime.
It is anime,
but it's
man.
like it's like live action anime, and it's awesome. But I'm not gonna watch cartoons because I'm not a loser,
Come on, man.
Not a weeb.
not a weeb.
Well, dude, come on. Anime is
You
for
gotta
adults
watch
at this
Avatar:
point.
The Last
If
Airbender.
anything,
you gotta
dude,
watch every episode of One Piece 1,000.
Okay, not One Piece. Not One Piece.
The guy
Not-
doesn't even know where he's going with it.
You don't need to watch Naruto. You don't need to watch One Piece. You don't need to watch Bleach. Just watch Dragon Ball Z. Okay, that's all you need. Maybe a little
I
bit
don't-
of
Watch some Super, maybe.
Rurouni Kenshin is sick. I wouldn't say that's for kids at all.
Well, to be clear, I fully support other people being into and liking anime, and I honestly support them in that endeavor because I like the culture. But for me, I'm not gonna watch it. Not a weeb.
Dude, you gotta go to an anime convention. Then you'll get
Bill, there's a line
appreciation
between
for it.
watching anime and being a weeb. All right, there's a big line.
Okay, it's a fine line though. You're walking the path, right? If you start the path, you might not come out of that path.
Yeah.
You are a
It's
weeb.
slip and a tumble, and then you're weeb.
Yeah, I don't think I've watched a new anime since like, other than Dragon Ball Super, since maybe One Punch Man.
Yeah, I
and
watched
before
that second
that-
season of Punch.
I watched one called Soul Eater. but it was only
Yeah,
because it
yeah.
was made by Square Enix.
I watched one anime, and it was My Neighbor Totoro when I was a kid.
That's a
And
movie.
I would honestly get a tattoo of the little dust sprite. Can you pull up a picture of a dust sprite? There was a girl
the soot
that I used to work
sprite.
with that had like a lot of tattoos, and she had one. I was like, I love that. Or like go down in the middle. That one, no, the white one. Yeah, like that.
I have never seen Totoro, but I've seen Howl's Moving Castle and the Spirited Away.
Yeah, Spirited Away like blew my mind, dude. Just like I don't know what it was about that, but I was the first time I seen a movie like that, and I just remember being taken back, dude. Like, what the hell am I missing out on? You know, like
The
That is
Spirited
supposed to be
Away-
one of the best movies of all time, but I also have not watched it.
On the list for me is Princess Mononoke for sure, and maybe Kiki's
that
Delivery
one-
Service.
I don't know. Okay, it's a little bit more raw.
If anybody doesn't know, this Miyazaki movies are essentially Japanese Disney movies.
Dude,
Did you guys see
You
Parasite?
shouldn't say that, dude. They're so much better than Disney.
They're literally
movies.
like-
Shit.
Doesn't Disney like help them put them out in the U.S.?
Disney's
Yeah,
over.
but I mean, those ones don't have like the singing and dancing and shit that all Disney's got. Like,
Oh, hey, well, your favorite movie Atlantis doesn't have that either, right?
Disney and Pixar should have never teamed up because Pixar
what
would
the hell's
be
Atlantis?
better.
Wait, you haven't
No.
seen Atlantis? The
No.
did we not talk about this? No, Atlantis is who was I talking to about this? Atlantis came out the same weekend that Princess Diaries came out. Atlantis is Disney's animated movie that came out after Tarzan, and it doesn't have any music in it, so it's just kind of boring.
Sounds
Yeah, I
neat.
know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
This
The quiet film.
it looks great, but I don't know. It's like
Does it?
I mean, like it's pretty good. It's okay. Maybe it's a lot worse. It's not. It's like worse than every other '90s Disney movie. But that's
Yeah,
maybe,
what the
that-
hell?
Maybe that's why
It's
it's
not Road
it
to El
bombed.
Dorado, dude. Come on,
I,
Dude,
I
this
don't-
style blows.
I don't think I've seen
this-
Road to El Dorado.
dude.
Dude, I got a good story about Disney though. My mom was a good artist when she was a kid and had art competition. And there was a guy in her class who he ended up basically being the main artist for Lilo and Stitch, and then How to Train Your Dragon was his movie.
Oh shit.
So like she grew up and like 1 year beat him in the art, but she had more of like probably realistic sort of portraits, and he did cartoons, so a different style. But Chris Sanders, yeah. My mom,
It's pretty.
Chris
easy to
Sanders would
find.
know who my mom is, I guess, which is cool because I don't have a lot of famous people, but this is like a really cool somebody that did.
Did you guys
something
ever
sweet.
meet famous people IRL?
Basically, no. Basically, no, never, almost.
Bellig?
Uh,
You met him. You know that guy.
I think the most famous person I've ever seen in real life was
Well, no, like, kinda like Close
Zachary
Encounter, like-
Levi, the guy
I don't
Who the
even know
from
who
hell's
that
that
is.
guy?
the guy that plays Shazam.
What the hell's
the guy
Shazam?
from Chuck.
Did you shake his hand?
No, man. I just saw. He's like to me, the most famous person I ever met was Day 9, which we talked about.
Oh
Famous
shit.
to me was Day 9.
Oh, I
Yeah.
got a big one. Billy Strings.
Oh, okay.
That's actually
Yeah.
crazy.
Like I said, I've never actually talked to him. So,
If you pull up a map of Portland, and Billy Strings is from Muir, and he used to be in a metal band back in the day. I'll drop a little juice for you guys. They used to call him Boomer. So
Boomer,
that's a
yes.
nickname for Billy Strings that I guarantee most people don't know.
played at Oneida Gospel Church, right?
That's right. And he was a really good guitar player back then. He could sweep. It was like, that was deep in the Jun Jun days. That was before guys had skinny pants in the guys section. It was girls' pants.
Yeah, that's the only way.
They were playing like hardcore metal stuff back then. Now he plays blue. He's like the best bluegrass artist there is now.
He's the best touring artist in America right now.
Touring? What do you mean?
He constantly tours.
I mean, there's
He's
Come
selling out like,
You're telling me this guy's making more money than Taylor Swift? That's not true.
well, it's not like that. He's a better actor than she is as far as like,
It says here he's from
bringing a
Lansing.
lot of people out, and like it's, he's a very talented guy. Whereas Taylor Swift has a huge machine behind her. Her label is called Big Machine, so
I thought her dad named it that.
Even still, Billy Strings has got nothing but, his fingers and
Muir, Michigan, right there, dude.
From here.
which is Muir's like
Not even
it's
a
dude,
town.
His
it's
parents.
it's
Oh,
trailers.
shit.
It's trailers, maybe a general store. There's not
Population
a
is
stoplight.
646.
I don't think there's a
His
gas
parents
station
became
in
addicted to
Muir.
meth.
It is. It's drugs. And it's really close to Ionia, which is a prison town. That's one of the biggest prison
Feeds
towns
into it.
in the state.
Dude, I miss those
Brophy's in
days.
prison.
Oh,
there.
we talked about that, didn't we?
Not on the pod
Oh,
yet,
not on the
but
pod. Yeah. Brophy's in prison for a little bit of arson. Just a lot.
It was an accident.
No, it wasn't. It was not.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But yeah,
It was an
he's
accident.
close. There's a maximum security over there. It's a 5-star.
I think he's got 17
Oh,
years
shit.
left or something, right? We looked into this.
That's
Oh,
the maximum
fuck?
sentence. He was already up for parole recently, but I didn't think it worked out.
Yeah, we've had a couple crazies come
Damn.
from the elementary school hockey guy teacher. What's his name? His son.
Isaac Feasy.
You knew immediately. Yes, Isaac Feasy is a murderer, and he had
Fees.
and there's an episode of a murder show about him.
Yeah.
Where
it
did
was,
he kill?
His
So-
girlfriend.
what
shit.
happened was there was somebody flaunting money on Facebook, like, some bands, and it was a guy in Grand Rapids, and they did a combat style raid. Everyone was suited up. There was 3 or 4 guys that went and smacked some guy in the face with the back of a shotgun, and another guy died running away. And
He's got 6 sentences.
there was other guys that went for life. He's in for life. He I'm pretty sure was unlawful imprisonment,
Holy
armed
shit.
robbery, homicide, felony murder.
What the fuck, dude?
Yep.
He was convicted of all
Life.
that. Weapons, felony,
Stacking
firearms.
time on top.
This
of
is what
knives
happens when you
and
don't let your kids watch TV. Right there.
Is that Mr.
Well
Veezy
said,
didn't let his
film
kids watch
major.
TV?
Yeah, I talked to
Damn.
my brother about this, who was in his grade.
That's fair. That's fair. He probably wouldn't have.
He called him a piece of shit out before that. So
You gotta take the TV pill, or else you get into some wild shit you shouldn't be doing.
no, it's,
Dude,
it's just not that. It's like if you don't experience like what is considered normal, then the first time you experience, it's going to be so much worse. You know.
He thought gunplay was, it's just like San Andreas.
Dude, I had some neighbors where you couldn't say fart. Fart was a bad word. You had to say, I think,
Pass gas.
poof, maybe, or toot.
Hoot.
But they could only watch Veggie Tales. There was no real cartoons.
Dude, that.
Damn.
Do you guys have like any memories of? Did you have to go to Sunday school?
Yes.
I have one core memory of
think
Sunday
so.
school, and it's like a clip of a kid saying, "I don't need luck. I've got Jesus."
That's
'Cause,
cool.
like, they say good luck to him, and he like rejects it.
Oh,
So
wow.
he doesn't need it. The luck. He's got Jesus.
That's cute.
I've got God by my side.
That's cute.
I went to catechism. It's like probably worse in terms of like time you're there.
Oh yeah, dude.
Ooh.
Yes, Catholicism is hardcore. That's
Yeah, I made up some stories and got in a lot of trouble, but
creativity.
I-
that was a long time ago.
I did not like confession. That was like one of the worst.
Wait, Bill, you went to Catholic? You went to St. Pat's then for that?
St. Pat's, yeah.
I didn't know you were raised Catholic.
Yeah. Communion, got confirmed, and then I turned 18 and never went back ever.
Yeah, but you went all the way.
It was a fight every week in the later years on Sundays that we needed to go to church, and if we didn't, we were in trouble, and I'd get grounded, because sometimes I would rebel and I'd be grounded. I was constantly grounded.
I
growing up.
ask
Holy
everybody
shit.
this: what was your confirmation name?
It might. I don't remember. It's on my Bible. I have a Bible
Okay.
that's
Hell
inscripted
yeah.
with
But
it.
you-
Joseph, I think it might be.
Yeah, you had to pick a saint, right? Yeah.
Must
Yeah.
be Joseph.
I did Michael because he was slaying demons, and that sounded pretty fucking sweet.
Nice pick.
He's got a sword, angel with a sword. Hell yeah.
All right.
Damn.
Yeah, I did a confession once, and then was like, well, never need to do that again. Hell
It
yeah.
was so uncomfortable. It's like, tell me your deepest, darkest
Yeah, it's
sins.
like one time
You don't have
I
to do
said
that
a bad word.
in like Protestant church. You don't have to do that.
Right.
They like give you a silent prayer time where you just kind of talk to God one on one.
I mean, you can have your own confession to yourself because your relationship is with God, not the priest.
But I've been mostly looking into this
you know.
because of that Shogun show, where they
Yeah,
they
because
loudly
they brought-
declare right away that we're Protestants, like right in the first episode. Yeah. I was never a big fan of like the whole in Catholicism you could pay to have your sins absolved. That seems fucked up.
What do you pay with?
Money.
Your soul. How do you pay with money? What are you talking
It's not
about?
a thing anymore.
When they toss around the basket and you don't
Oh, dude,
put
I
anything
hate
in the basket, you get in trouble.
I hate to confirm the stereotype, but we did have a traveling priest called Father Shimon who eventually went to prison. I'm pretty sure he was
He was
getting
the
close to the
diddler.
diddle. Yeah, he was getting close to the diddle, and I'm pretty sure he's in prison. You can look him up, Father Shimon. I'm pretty sure if you look up Detroit, Father Shimon,
SHI.
Shamon,
Shanley.
Father Shimon, no E,
Shimon.
Father Shimon, prison.
DM Shimon. This right here, this guy.
We'll do prison. Type Father Shimon prison, because there's other Father Shimons that are not,
The first video is the QAnon shaman.
That's not what we want.
Oh,
Shimon.
Shimon and shaman is this. It's like almost the same.
Did you mean Shimon? Okay, we're not gonna find it, but anyway, I'm pretty sure he's in jail, and he was kind of like Indian, which was kind of weird. A traveling Catholic priest in rural Michigan is.
That's what happens when you got Catholic missionaries all over the world. you can.
And
have
then he
It's
was
like-
putting kids
He's like
on his
taking
lap,
seclusion, dude. He's going where they wouldn't get him.
and they got him.
I think the main religion in like the Philippines is Catholicism, which is weird, but similar thing. Anyways,
All right, what else we got?
We got this video right here.
This is great. We no introduction needed. He's
It's super easy. I can
doing
just
mobility work. A quite large man,
It's like Airsoft Fatty
That's how I
build.
get up now, and it's super easy. And
but he's
also,
talking about how he can
Let's
get
do
up and down
this.
really easy.
to train myself.
He's got them fat
Maybe able to do a
tatties.
handstand someday.
Damn, he's honestly kind of impressed by this.
Was I doing it before?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
That's a strong boy.
He's
been,
losing weight
he's been
and
working on it.
See that? Huh. I want to build some muscle. Got to build some bodyweight muscle so I can carry my arms.
I just think I honestly I think this is really important content because fat people I feel like are they feel ashamed.
And then
Maybe.
This one's getting easy.
There we go.
Get up like that.
And he's a really good example of like
the right leg.
he can still have a strong
Still
body
busted,
and be
though.
working towards goals and
Serious.
be bettering yourself and
Oh, but see, I can do it. I didn't used to be able to
mobility work. I just thought this was a cool video.
Yeah, it's really positive.
every day.
Getting
Yeah.
better every
you
day.
gotta
dude.
have to. You gotta have a lot of muscle to, put that weight up. So
I heard today
yeah,
that
the baseline's there.
yeah, you get your most muscle mass in your 20s and like you start tapering out in your 30s. So it's like this is an important time to sort of maintain your muscle.
It's
You don't
ti-
necessarily
Time to
have to
start.
go crazy. Right.
Yeah, it's never too late to start.
Oh, it's too
Yeah,
late.
never too late to start.
Okay.
'Cause
Well,
if you like get in the habit of the activity and you persist with that, your health related issues, are a lot less likely. So it's a good thing,
Do you guys exercise?
Now that my back's better, I got to, but not as much lately.
I got this.
I usually ride
I
my
got this
bike
thing
and
right
walk
here.
every day and shit.
I can pull this shit. Ooh. It's for standing on, but it's a thing.
Is that your
The
workout?
bands.
I don't work out, man. Come on.
The bands are pretty nice though.
I
Except
have
that
the
shit,
equipment.
like,
I
hurts
do
your
not
hair.
use it. I got a rowing machine right over there, dude.
Bro, I
Dang,
want
Where'd you
to
get that? Yeah.
It's from Amazon. It was like $150.
You're too big for it.
Give us the link, dude. I need to get a rower, man.
Yeah. For you, I would say walking would probably be your best exercise.
Yeah, duh. If I just walk my dog, it'd be good. I know. I'm aware. But I don't like doing that.
Baby steps.
Yeah.
What if you listen to a movie while you're walking?
Is that how that works,
Or,
man?
dude,
Listen to a movie.
get the Apple glasses or whatever and watch a movie in AR, augmented reality.
$3,500.
GoFundMe. Let's start a GoFundMe. Let's put it in the
Yeah.
put it in the below.
All right.
That's honestly a
For your
good idea,
health.
kind of.
VR, AR for your health.
Right. Beluch will start walking. We'll vlog you walking with the VR AR, watching,
Dude,
whatever
I
movie.
You get
I
one
am
of those
getting ready
walk
though
pads for your
to
desk.
finally shoot my next fishing video. I got a GoPro Hero 12 here for Christmas.
Oh hell yeah! Are you going to any exotic places in Mish?
No, man,
The regular spots,
going to the regular spots.
the
yeah.
well-kept secrets.
I don't keep secrets. I think that fishermen who have to keep their spots hidden fucking suck at fishing.
Yeah, that's like their one trick.
Like they have to have like a cheater
One thing
spot
that
to
works.
compete. Basically, you're only competing against yourself in fishing, in my opinion. That's
Fishing
what-
sweet.
Fishing is like, to me, it's like a nice solo skill-based activity.
True.
Yeah. I don't ask people if they catch stuff anymore, but they always ask me.
You're a pretty good fisherman. You're the best fisherman I probably know.
Not this year, dude. Not this year, man. You've
Well, I
seen
don't know very many
You've
people.
seen
I
every
think.
fish
That's
I've
part
caught
of the
this year,
problem.
and it's maybe I think I've
Two.
caught 2 bass this year, and it kind of sucks.
We're early in the year. It's not
I
over.
Yeah, but when you
I
going?
know
out?
it's early,
You going
but-
out every day?
No, should have
Well,
went
like,
today.
You know,
Someone said they were going to be late, then weren't. So
You never know when you're gonna
I was
catch a
gonna go
PB.
tonight, Dan, but I changed my mind. So yeah, I caught my PB 4 years ago, and I have not caught a fish bigger since then. Not even close.
Every time you send a fish, I say
Yeah,
it's a PB.
It's a PB every single time.
Every picture of a fish, and it's like the dinkiest little minnow. It's like, why are you even taking a picture of it? And it's a PB
It's a PB.
for years.
I think my PB is probably around, I think it's around 4 pounds.
Ooh, was it pregnant?
I don't know.
You didn't just
you
squeeze a little bit. Just,
pregnant.
But 4 pounds, 4 pounds is pretty good for Michigan. Like if it was Florida, that wouldn't be that great. But the further north you go, the smaller they are on average.
hmm.
All right, let's wrap this up.
All right. So our view goal was 85 views. Go down in the comment section, hit the comment. This is your last chance before the video is over. Last week was our second best episode. This is our first best episode now. Obviously, if you listen
Comment
to it.
while you're watching. I like that because like it lets you know they're paying attention.
Right. Comment something.
Tell us we suck. Be honest.
We're not talking about the Twitter
Degrade
because
me,
we
yeah.
didn't have any activity. But we're on Twitter.
Yeah,
so
I was
follow
gonna
us.
log in, but then I was like, I don't know where the account information is, so I could.
Just scroll up. Just scroll up.
I looked, dude.
It's the same as everything, the email. I think.
All right. We'll see you next week.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. Please like. Likes are free, guys. Liking a video is free.
Free.
No
We
cost.
missed you. We're gonna wait until your next time with us.
We love you.
We love you.
We love you.